Hey everyone, happy Friday. I hope you've been having an awesome week. For today, I am not doing a Friday Reads. I'm actually trying something different that I've seen a few people do on YouTube, which is the 50 Facts Challenge, where it's just a way for people to get to know you better and you would just say 50 facts about yourself. I tried my hardest, but I could not think of 50 things. So we'll see how many ideas I actually thought of. And yeah, I just thought it'd be a good way for people to get to know me a little bit more. And I post a lot of photos on all my social media, of course, but maybe you want to get to know me a little bit more. All right, so let's get started. Number one. My favorite movie ever is I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm a huge horror movie fan, and I pretty much have most of that movie memorized line by line, and that is one of my favorites ever. Sarah Michelle Gellar is also my favorite actress. Oh, that's one closer to 50 because I didn't originally have that on the list. Sweet. I love grocery shopping, which I know is kind of weird, but I find it really relaxing and just it kind of is a good brainstorming session. I think of a lot of ideas when I'm grocery shopping. It's super weird, I know. My favorite colors are baby blue and lime green. The first book cover I ever worked on was Afflicted by Sophie Monroe. That was in 2013. Wow, time flies. In middle school, I wanted to be a geologist, and that was the first profession I ever thought about. I really rocked learning about that in school, but that really only lasted a month, and then I moved on, and that was no longer, I didn't have any more interest in that after that. Originally, I almost majored in psychology in college, that for freshman year, and then eventually I picked communication studies, which I didn't actually declare until my junior year of college. Most of the people know this if they work with me. I'm one of the clumsiest people you will probably ever meet. That's a fact. The first car I ever owned was a red Pontiac Grand Prix in high school. I'm 6'1". One of my bucket list travel destinations is to go to Australia. I moved to Florida in September of 2016. I'm allergic to shrimp, which is unfortunate because I didn't always used to be, but a few years ago when I would eat it, I would break out in hives and from here up would just turn red and blotchy. So I haven't had it in years. But I wonder if eventually I'll grow out of it since I never used to be. I'm Portuguese and I have visited there 3 times throughout my life. The first concert I ever went to was the Spice Girls in 1998, and I've seen them 3 times. And they were also the last concert I went to, which was 2019 in London, which was also my first time I've ever went to London. It's on my bucket list to go shark cage diving. I love sharks so much. It'd be so scary, but it's on my bucket list. This is number 16. I'm not a good cook. Frankly, I'm pretty bad. So crock potting is pretty much my way of life and getting through it because I'm so bad. Something I'm afraid of, heights. There are roller coasters. I also don't like roller coasters, but the ones where you have to climb up all the stairs and you can kind of look over and see the ground, I can't do that. I started buzzing my head when I was around 22. I love singing in the car. Not good at it and probably shouldn't do it, but I enjoy it. Number 20, my breakfast usually consists of hard-boiled eggs and turkey pepperoni, actually. That's more of a new development. I could eat chicken daily. Love it. It's one of my favorite things. I have modeled for 29 book covers, which is crazy to me, but thank you for those authors that continue to want to feature me on their covers. I love it. It's really fun. I'm a big office supplies fan, and my favorite are Post-its, preferably when they're in colorful, like a colorful, bright array of colors. My office desk is just covered in Post-its, like baby blue, hot pink, lime green. I love Post-its. If I ever got a dog, I would want a dachshund, and I would name him Frankie. I've had that idea since middle school, and every time I'm asked if and when I'll ever get a dog, I say probably in 10 years, and at this point it's looking, we'll see what happens there. My favorite season is summer. So number 27, I haven't really told anyone this before except a few people, but I submitted my sister Allie and I to the Guinness Book of World Records, but we were rejected. I don't remember the exact submission title I used, but it was something along the lines of the most book covers between a photographer sibling duo, and they rejected me and said that it was too specific, which was ironic because I thought that was the whole point of the Guinness Book of World Records, to be something quite specific that not just anyone could easily achieve, but maybe I'll try again in a few years. Skinny jeans and a t-shirt or a tank are my go-to outfit of choice. Sports was never really my thing, but I played soccer in middle school. For a high school superlative, I won nicest, which was very nice for people to think that I was the nicest. Number 32, I've always been a huge reader. Always loved reading, like Scholastic Book Club, and R.L. Stine was my favorite. I loved his books where you got to pick your ending. So at the bottom of the page it'd be 2 options, and you got to either pick option A or B, and it would tell you what page to jump to. Those were one of my favorites. I'm the worst at driving long distance. 2 hours is about my max before I get really sleepy and tired, and I'm just not good at doing it at all, which a lot of people can attest to if they're driving with me. It becomes a struggle at the 2-hour mark. So Orlando is about the farthest I can do on a regular basis. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Snow White was the name of the first pet Allie and I had, which was a rabbit. It was like really tiny, probably like this big, and it had red eyes. It was really cute. Chances are, if I'm watching a movie on the couch, I will fall asleep halfway through it. I just like, can't get through a movie at night without at least dozing off a little bit. So essentially I've become my dad, so there's that. I'm left-handed. And number 38, because this is as far as I got, was Allie helped me come up with a bunch of the things on this list. She came up with at least 3 or 4, so yeah, thank you to her for helping me come up with this list. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in for the 50 but not really facts challenge. Hope you got to know me a little bit better. Definitely let me know if you have any questions, and I'll include all my links in the description. And don't forget to subscribe also. I have a lot of fun and exciting things coming up. And yeah, I hope you have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe out there.